Hi there, it's Aisling Mooney here, and you're very welcome to this masterclass for abundance for light workers with a spiritual business, and this is part 3. So if you haven't already watched part 1 and 2, please go back and do that, because it will make sense. It's a complete masterclass, and there are 3 steps in this whole process that will help you to go from overwhelmed, no clients, no money in your business, to a place of consistent income, consistent clients, and you consistently sharing your healing gifts and services out into the world without depletion, without the overwhelm or the exhaustion. So in the first video, we covered the biggest mistake that I see across the board, light workers everywhere in business, and my clients, and I made this mistake as well. I see it in nearly every single one of my clients that have come to work with me. I've seen they make this mistake, and I see it across the board every single day. And I showed you in that first video, in the first part, how not to make that mistake. So if you're making it, how to shift and change it into the transformation that you provide for your clients. And I give you clarity on how to get that. And there's a very simple exercise that you can download and do. The whole thing, video and exercise, take you 30 minutes. Part 2 is the getting clear. I really wasn't clear there. Getting clear on what it is that you provide, the transformation that you provide, but getting clear about how to say that. That's so funny that I got caught up there. But it's about getting clear at being able to clearly express what it is that you particularly do in your spiritual business. And that might sound simple enough, but I would really strongly encourage you to go back and watch that video, because even just these 1 and 2 have the potential to change your business, completely change your life, and start to really help you to actually start to make money in your spiritual business. Take those 2 steps, combine them with what I'm going to teach you today, and you can literally start making money today, finally, in your business. If you've been struggling for a long time, you know, it's time for that to stop. It really is time for that to stop. You're a hard grafter. You've probably, like me, have a wall full of certificates that if you pasted all your walls, all your certificates up, they'd probably fill your walls. I was the same. Degrees, a degree in education and training. I have experience. I've nearly 20 years of experience and training. I'm a lifelong learner. I'll never stop learning. But with any of those pieces of training, none of them actually taught me how to make money. None of them were actually practical business and marketing and sales, stuff that you need if you're in business. I didn't have any of that. So I wasn't making money for nearly 12 years in my business, 10 to 12 years. I wasn't making a cent. And I see a lot of that in practitioners everywhere. You know, really intelligent, qualified, incredible healers, not making any money, struggling to make ends meet. And there's huge stuff going on in the background of this, of mindset, of, you know, healers for a long time and for hundreds of years have been tortured. So we have a lot of past life memory about becoming visible and asking for money for our healing gifts, and, you know, getting over whether that feels wrong. So, you know, so there's a few other pieces that are particular to us as spiritual entrepreneurs. And, you know, I shared with you my whole story of over-delivering, undercharging, and how that led me to, you know, complete people pleaser, how that led me to complete breakdown, exhaustion, burnout, and my recovery from that after 12 years of making no money to 4 to 5 years actually being able to have a consistent income of thousands of euros coming in every week and every month into my business. Even so far as to allow me to move from Ireland to Italy. I don't say this to brag, I say it to share that it's possible. There's no difference between me and you. I'm sure that you're experienced. I'm sure that you're, you know, all light workers are coming from the heart. We're all here to make a difference. We all have this inner mission, this compass that just wants to make a difference, wants to leave this world a better state than the way you arrived in it. It's just part of our DNA. So I know that you're a grafter. I know that you're a hard worker. But I just want to say that there is some tweaks and some things that you can apply in your business right away that will make a huge difference and will allow you to finally start receiving money, true value for your gifts and services out in the world. So I'm going to jump into some training right away because I think it will really start to make sense now, the whole masterclass. So part 1, part 2, this is part 3. So this little piece of information, this golden nugget that I'm going to give you today, this has made, like I have one client, and I spoke about this in another video. This client took this piece of information. He had to borrow money to work with me. He didn't have the money available. He didn't have the clients. Really intelligent, really so talented, but he hadn't got the money or consistent clients to be able to pay for the coaching program. So he stepped into that. Obviously, there was a lot more in the program, but I gave him just this one golden piece of nugget. And he took that, and literally within a few days, he made back his investment. So he made the complete investment that he invested in the program to work with me, just from this one tiny tweak of that I'm going to give you. And it's, you can raise your prices and bring in clients at the same time. So if you've been charging for sessions, Reiki sessions, healing sessions, whatever it is, let's just say €50, £50, $50, just to keep it simple. If you've been charging 50 for a long time, and maybe you haven't even raised your prices for a while, in some cases for years. I know I was there, put my hand up, and most of my clients are there years before you've increased your prices. It might be time for an increase. So you can do that in a way that allows your current clients to book sessions with you. So you can simply, there's a full script that I've written now, and it's downloadable, so you can download it, and you can then take that script and you can adapt it to suit your business, your particular healing modality, and to suit your clients and your language. However, I would this language is pretty much it's worked and it's tested. So be careful with what you change. You know, really adapt it slightly, but not a lot. Is my advice to you. So I would say just I'm just making sure that sound is in. So here's the script. Are you ready? So it's basically, I'm going to read from this piece here because it's just a little bit easier so I get it right. But the whole script is there. But basically it's, hi there. Just to let you know that my prices are going up to 100 euros as of the 1st of next month. So whatever month it is. As a valued member of my community, I want to give you an opportunity to book a session with me at the old price. I have just 10 places available at 50 euros, and these places will fill up fast, so please book right away. To book, just click on the link below and you insert your PayPal Me button or whatever way you take payment. I would recommend that you get a PayPal Me button. Very easy, takes 5 minutes to do it. Go Google the instructions, get it done. It's a funnel, it's a way that the universe can send you the money that you're asking for. A lot of people say to me, I'm asking for money. It's not coming. It's because you haven't set up the channels for that money to arrive into your bank account or into your pockets. So this is a script. Now, I've added in here, I always use a 7 at the end of a number. You can go and Google this and discover for yourself why it's a magic number. I don't know exactly why it works. I love the number 7. I use 7 in my VIP program a lot, and I use different numbers like 11, like 22. But when I am pricing something, I will do my very best to have a 9 and a 7 in that number. So it could be, so instead of 100 euros, I would have 97. Instead of 50, I would have 47. So that's just a tip. We could go and spend all day just talking about it, and I've actually done a whole webinar on divine pricing, which you can find on YouTube. But I would say just for now, trust me on this. that it's a beautiful number to use on your pricing. So you can adapt your prices to have a 9 and a 7 in them, or a 7 in it. So this script that I'm giving you, it might sound like it's easy. It might sound like it's difficult. It works. It has worked for me. It has worked for hundreds of my clients. It takes courage to raise your prices. This is not just a simple step, oh, I'm going to raise my prices. Your spiritual business is part of your spiritual journey. It's going to bring up everything that is holding you back, everything, including your low self-esteem, low confidence, old belief and worthiness issues that are hiding or lurking there in the background, visibility issues that are hiding there and lurking in the background. A simple price rise will bring up all of this stuff for you. So just being aware of that, make sure you have support. For this week, you have the Facebook group, go in there, get the support, post your script, ask for advice, ask for feedback. You know, we're there to help you. But none of this is going to happen without you taking action and without you realizing that it's going to bring up all of your SHIT to be healed. You know, that's all. It's only just once healing. Anything that causes you agitation or aggravation around any of the stuff that when you're moving up in your spiritual business, just, you know, this is great. This is great. I'm moving up. I'm accelerating. I'm changing. I'm growing. My vibration's changing. So just another little thing that's popped in here that might be helpful for you to know. You need to follow through on this price rise. So I've seen this one person in particular that's come to mind where they raised their prices and then they went back down to the old prices. That doesn't work. So you've got to be a little bit fearless here. That's why you need support to just take that price rise and go through with it. So, you know, a little bit of courage, but it will absolutely pay off in the long run. But I had another client that's actually coming to mind, and she said to me after she had one client filled 30 places with this method. So she got 30 new clients over a few weeks with this method. Now you might say, I can't take on 30 clients. You can get 30 bookings that you can deliver the sessions over 6 months. So you can put that in a little caveat at the end. So these sessions can be booked now before the end of the month. But you can take them, or you have up to 6 months to claim them or to use them. But so this client, she said to me, look, Aisling, I'm not ready to go from 50 to 100 yet. So I said, okay, what are you ready for? So it can't be the 50. So what are you ready for? So we tuned in and she came up with, okay, I can manage 75. So she put out another offer. I guided her through this, put out another offer and say there's 5 places available at, instead of 175, and she filled those places as well. So it's about, and that was just a gentle way to allow her to vibrationally rise to being able to charge 100 euros in her business. And, you know, I have gone from 45 euro for an angel therapy session, which was what I was charging in 2000, or I think I even charged 25 euros for a massage in the very early days. And I have gone from offering transformational packages, and that's one-to-one coaching, and that's group courses and programs for thousands of euros, and people have got thousands of euros in transformational results from those programs. But it took risk. It wasn't without fear, and it wasn't without courage, and it wasn't without continuous support and the willingness to change. If you don't change something, nothing is going to change, love. Nothing is going to change. You've got to be willing to take a few risks for yourself, for your business, and for your future clients. Another thing I notice, I know I'm going on here and I'm trying to keep this, but I'm trying to give you all the juice, that when your price increases, your transformation for your clients increases. You're going to have to take my word for this. I've done a whole video on it. You can go and have a look at that on my website, on the YouTube channel. But there is a vibrational piece in there that the more your client invests in themselves, the bigger the transformation they'll have. So you can look at that. Why am I giving you these golden nuggets? Because if you apply them, you can start to make more money in your business. You can start to get a proper living for the work that you're doing so that you can continue to grow and develop your healing gifts, reach thousands of more people than you're reaching now because you're heading for burnout and you're exhausted. And part of my mission is to put money back in the hands of light workers, money back in the hands of people with heart who want to change this planet and make it a better place. When you have money, it makes things a bit easier. The struggle is gone. The clients are coming in consistently. You're clear on your message. You know what you're here to do. You know your life purpose. You know your sacred contract. You know crystal clear who your client is that you're meant to be working with. You know the transformation. You can express that clearly. Clients just come to you. The effort is not there anymore. The effort that you've put into struggling to get clients disappears, and you can now put that into growing yourself spiritually and reaching and healing more people without the burnout and the exhaustion. And you can, like me, live wherever you want in the world. You can go and live wherever you want in the world. You can create a life, a house, a home, whatever it is that you want. And then you can go on and donate to your charities, or build a school wherever you like. You can do whatever you want from that place of plenty, of abundance. So if everything that I've given you, if it's enough, go for it. Take these golden nuggets, go and make hay with them. They really will they really do have the potential to change your life and your spiritual business. If you want more, there's always more. I have packages, I have programs, but I have a very special, beautiful opportunity coming up, and I'll be sending out a video in the next few days with that opportunity for you. And it will be open for a limited period, so you'll have an opportunity to get in there over a short period of time. And so just watch out, keep an eye out for your emails, watch out for the next video, jump on, don't delay because it won't be there for too long. And if it serves you, and you'll know that on a soul level when you see the video. And I'm here, so if you have any questions about anything that I've covered in this video or the other two, and you have questions, you have comments, do the exercises, post them in the group, ask me for support, ask the group for support, and together we rise. Together as a community of light workers, we rise. Light workers unite. This is a revolution. This is a unique time in our history where we can finally stand proud and tall. It's probably the safest time in centuries for light workers to stand in their full light and potential without torment and everything else that happens to us in the last few hundred centuries. This is the safest time for you to be visible and to shine. And it's only by being visible and shining and being prepared to do that fearlessly. Even fearlessly is wrong, because there's always going to be fear. It's just welcoming it. If you can have the courage to embrace the fear and take those steps with the support of an amazing community, then it has the potential to literally change the world for all of us. So I hope you are enjoying this. Please share it with anyone that you think might be interested in it, might help or serve them. I hope from the bottom of my heart that this has served you and helped you in some way in your life and in your business. And I look forward to reading your comments and your questions, and wherever you are, have an amazing day today. Mwah. Oh, my love. Bye.